so. Calico. Nice calico. Oh my God. Nice. Chicago ass. Back on the blade. Yeah.
And bass.
First fish in the boat.
What up?
Yeah.
How you fix this reel? It's so sticky.
All right, I like that. It's my first barracuda.
Here you go, Jose. Walk down a little bit. There you go. Barracuda. Put it in free spool, Jose, once again.
Ooh, nice. Cool. My first one. Awesome, thanks.
Here it comes. Bass.
Drop your rub, bro.
There it comes. It's on the color. Little bass. Step back. There you go.
That's a good one.
It's like a calico. Little calico. Here we go. Not a big fish, little calico. Fishing a live sardine, mustad hook. Small little egg sinker here. And here's my hook here, little mustad hook, black nickel. Little fish. We'll go ahead and let this guy go. So that's the game plan right here. We're right outside of Long Beach, Twilight fishing aboard City of Long Beach. And see all the guys fishing back here. Some of them have live baits on, some have jigs. We're looking for both calico bass, sand bass, and hopefully a few barracuda or two. Let's take a little break from the action and go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear we're using for tonight's trip. This week in the tackle box, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing tonight. We're twilight fishing. And that kind of complicates things a little bit because you get to fish a little bit just before it gets dark at sunset. So you want a little bit different lures for that. But once it gets dark, pitch black, you're going to fish totally different. So when you have that last bit of daylight, you want to fish the surface, see there's some big barracuda around, and you can use the magic metal lights or fly line a live bait right up on the surface to get those barracuda. Once the sun's gone and it's down, it's basically straight up and down fishing for sculpin and sand bass. Now for that type of fishing, you can use a light outfit, something like this with 20-pound test line. If you had to, you could put 25-pound test line, would work. A lot of people like to put 30-pound Spectra on the bottom and then 20-pound mono on top. But something light like this that you can cast out a little bit, but most of the fishing you're gonna do is gonna be straight up and down. You don't have to make long casts, you just wanna get away from the boat a little bit. And then on the other end, you can use live bait in a dropper loop, or what I like to do is fish a bucktail. Depending on the current, I can go anywhere from a 1/2 ounce or 1 ounce bucktail to a 4 or 6 ounce bucktail. If it's repping current, you gotta go with a heavy one. If you got light current, you're gonna probably fish a 1 ounce bucktail. Both of them work, and I really like the glow in the dark colors when you're fishing at night. They just seem to attract a lot more fish. You just strip on a strip of squid on this one, and on the big one, put a whole squid. It's gonna really help you catch those bigger sand bass. And that's the basic gear. Just get that stuff really close to the bottom, work it close to the bottom, you're gonna be successful. Well, that's everything you need for twilight fishing. So let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
one.
A little bit poisonous.
Oh, I know. I've been there. Ain't hurt. Number 8, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Bryce McCurry in the deckhand of the city of Long Beach. These sculpin here is what we normally catch. We need to make sure that they're 10 inches before you keep them. You can only keep 5 of them. All the spikes on the back there, as well as the spikes on the front of the head and underneath, are poisonous. Stings a little bit like a bee sting, hurts for a few hours, but you'll ultimately be okay.
Let's see what happens here. I think I have to check my bait. Probably need another live bait. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm backing up with my fingers because I want to catch up to my bait. So right now I don't feel my bait at all. That's because somebody's bringing me in. All right, checking my bait.
Or he might. You think you do, dude? Yeah, it tugged. Look at you. Yeah, you probably did this something. Nice. Yeah. Wow. Grab this weight.
Ooh, nice sand bass.
Wow.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
We just made a move. We're at a new spot. I switched over to 4-ounce bucktail. See what I got here on the bucktail. We don't have any squid today, so I'm using a strip of sardine on here. And my fish should be coming up here. Might be a bass, might be a sculpin. Who knows what I got here. It's fishing 20-pound test right on the bottom on a bucktail. Just working it up. Here it comes color. And it's a sand bass. There we go. He wanted that bucktail. He ate it so hard that he swallowed it and it went to his gill plate. There's the fish there. Nice sand bass. This one might even be legal. That's a bucktail right there. Bucktails work really good when you're twilight fishing like this. When you get in a twilight trip and once the sun's all the way down at nighttime, you want to concentrate on fishing on the bottom, and that's what that bucktail does there. All right, let's take a little break from the action so you can get another one.